I'm Jessica Patterson of Spinning Shadows Fiber Arts, and today I'm starting a new series for the channel. It's called What Is? And the idea of this series is to define what terms are in fiber arts. And the very first one we're going to start with is the most basic, and that is, what is fiber? I have here with me a sample, but before I get to that, the very basic definition of fiber is it's the basic material that we use to create yarn in felted pieces and in certain kinds of weaving. And now for the more long-winded explanation of what fiber is, I have my samples. There are three main categories of fiber. That is protein, that comes from animals, sheep, silk moths, alpacas, camels. This is the fiber that comes from animals, protein. The next major category of fiber is cellulose, or plant-based fibers. That's where you get cotton, linen, hemp, bamboo, banana fiber, and others. These come from plant sources and are generally don't go through a whole lot of process to get from plant to a workable fiber state. And the last category is synthetic. Synthetic fibers are fibers that are made in the lab or through chemical processes. That is nylon, rayon, angelina, which is sparkle fibers, and others. Those are the three main categories. Now, to show you the samples, this is typically what you'll see as far as wool. This is wool roving. This is wool that has been processed and aligned and in this case dyed and put in a braid for spinners or felters or even weavers to use, generally spinners. We take it from here and turn it into yarn. And this is, wool comes from sheep. It's shorn off of them just like cutting hair, and goes through basically cleaning and alignment to get it to this state. And I have here wool that has just been shorn and washed. It's yet to be carded or done anything with to make it usable. This is what it looks like. This is Gold Coast being the sheep it came off of, the breed of sheep. Wool fiber. You can see. And also silk, which comes from silk moths. I believe this is tussa silk. It's a kind of silk, and this has been dyed. Usually silk will come in colors of white or somewhat gold, tan, and somewhat towards brown, I think, depending on what the moth has eaten before it makes its cocoon. So, as far as plant fiber, I have here some samples of cotton. This is a cotton boll. This means it's come off of the cotton plant. And in this is a seed. If you see, I'll take this fiber off, and in there is a seed. And it's taken from this and carded using two paddles with teeth on them, and is turned into what is called a puni. It's basically a little taco of fiber. Or with machines, it is straightened and turned into a form of roving or a sliver. This is just a spinnable form of fiber. I'll tell you about the different terms for roving and punis and relags and all that stuff later. This is just a general what's fiber. And lastly, but not leastly, I have here a sample of nylon. This is nylon that's been dyed. And generally, nylon is combined with another fiber like wool, to give it strength and a little bit of shine. This makes it look like jewel tones in the fiber. One of my favorites to add in to wool is what we call sparkle. It's Angelina. It's just basically little slivers of shiny fibers that just really pop when combined with wool or silk or stuff. It just adds this really fun, I don't know if you can see it, iridescence. Not very much is used. And it's generally for more fun projects like scarves and such. And the last thing I want to cover is the plant fiber and synthetic. Now, some things that are termed as plant fiber are actually synthetic, in my opinion. Like this, that came from Paradise Fibers, their Eco Soul fiber, is nylon and rose fiber. Now, you would think that rose fiber would be, you somehow get fiber from a rose plant. And I thought that at first too. But if you read into it, rose, mint, and several other fibers are actually synthetics. They are made through a chemical process. They don't actually come from a plant like linen or cotton does. So it's a little bit of a personal irk of mine. I do use synthetic fibers in mixture with wool and such, and I enjoy them, but when it comes to labeling, I do like to know what it is. But anyway, that is fiber. And if you have any questions, comments, or any topics you would like to see covered in the What Is series of videos, I will do my best to get back to you, and if it's something that I can do, I will definitely answer the question in a video in the future. So subscribe for more, and thank you for watching. Definitely share this video with all your friends because it helps promote me, and it'll help your friends who may not know what fiber is or may have questions if they're just starting out. Anyway, have a great day.